So nice. Oh, hello everybody. How you guys doing? Hello, hello. Tayway Keebs, thank you so much for the prime. I appreciate that, dude. Love you, Papa Alex. I hope you're having a great weekend. Dude, it's so nice outside today. It's so beautiful. Like, I literally want to... I have chores today, but I want to go outside and take pictures. You sound groggy. I'm also just trying to keep my voice down because girlfriend's still sleeping. She stayed up late playing video games. But no, I'm not really that groggy. I actually am fully alert. I've been up for a few hours. Kilo, thank you so much for the hot dude. Okay, I got you with that, bro. Looking sick. My hair is looking ungelled today. I just blow dried it and didn't do anything. Clicky switches time? You're putting clicky switches in? And what board? What's up, Drake, and how you doing? About to watch a stream while working. Nice. Morning, Alex. What's going on, dude? I like the natural look. Appreciate that, bro. Yeah, it's a nice day today, man. I literally can't wait to get outside. Like, I think my goal today, do the stream, build up the Thermal Plus. This is a personal board because we had some cancellations and delays for keyboards. Dude, I want to take my camera outside and I want to take some pictures. We're just joking around. Oh, no worries, Steven. Your hair is looking fab even without gel, enough to make this lesbian think twice. Oh my goodness. What's going on, Aspen? How you doing? What are your favorite linears at the moment? Paycheck looking tasty. So nice. Zach?
Alex, I finally saved up
Zach?
enough
Other
to order
Zach.
my prototype. Can't wait to share it with you soon.
Dude, I would love to take a look at it, Zach. And Steve, thank you so much for your tier 1. Zach, thank you so much for your 8 months. But my favorite linears at the moment, dude, I've been vibing with KTT Roses, Obscuras,
Please
so many
help me
switches.
take care of these 3 babies we've had.
Can I ask how old they all are? Steve, dude, how old are all our babies right now? 9 months? No, it would be 9 months. Fuck, 18 months?
Happy Sunday.
Wait, could we have 3 in 27 months? Yeah, we could. So one would be, dude, I'm fucking stupid. I don't even know the math. DWC tier 1 of 15 months. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you being here. EU friendly stream. What's going on, dude, guys? I have nylon stabies. The actuation feels weird. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Stabies can feel weird. Stabies have a tendency. This is why I tell you guys, these are the best stabs. This is why I keep saying it. Cherry stabs. Stabies can bind. So stabies can feel like they're rubbing against each other, kinda. What I would do with the stabies, unscrew them a little bit, see if that helps. Just like a hair, man, you know? But, yeah. Also, yeah, what AK just said too. This is, dude, I'm telling you guys, you can't go wrong with cherry stabs, dude. Stabies have scabies? Huh? The stabies are so good, right? I mean, I still like them. I still think they're very easy to use, like to mod. But some people have exceptions to that rule. Like in some boards, they will unfortunately bind. There's nothing you can do about it. Absolutely nothing. Good morning, guys. 3am here. Hope your stream goes well, mate. Hey, thanks, Physics. Appreciate you. Finally got around to getting Loctite for my stabs instead of Permatex. It is a fucking game changer. All right? Huge. Okay. Little few things before we start here. So, oops. I'm building my Thermal Plus today. Here's some other stuff we're going to be doing in the future. Actually, let me switch back scenes. Here's some stuff we're going to be doing. I'm going to unbox like one thing today, maybe 2 things. We're going to build my Thermal Plus. Me and Chozo have a special stream date where something's going to be given away, maybe or not. Actually, there's going to be 2. 2 things. Basically, Chozo's going to be like a takeover for the stream. Then there should be like an Instagram giveaway this week too, so pay attention, or a Discord. I'm not too sure what we're gonna do. Just built my QK75, not feeling it so far. Yeah, unfortunately, got to use the foams with all the QK stuff, unless you get the non-flex cut one. You know, it's an unfortunate. I don't know, man. I feel like every time I talk about flex cuts, there's someone typing up a storm in one of the discords, being like, "How dare Alex talk shit about flex cuts? He doesn't understand preference." But I already know someone's doing that. Cherry stabs with C3 wires are the best. You can get cherry housings with C3 wires extremely cheap in masses. So what makes the C3 wire better again? I haven't done that personally. What makes it better? What plate did you put in your bias? I think I put alu, did I not? Now I can't remember. All right. We're gonna unbox this little guy. This is not for today's stream. I don't know when I'm building this. Any guesses in chat what this is? Any guesses? They are cheaper. Are C3 wires actually cheaper? Wait, VDub, how did you know? How did you know it's Kaze? Well, yeah, he guessed right. I don't even remember what I bought with this. Happy Sunday. Ordered a sonnet from RMM yesterday, and I'm super excited about it. Thinking about throwing some creams in it. Creams and alu would be pretty nice. I think that's a pretty fair combination of parts. Oh, because Lulz showed it last night. Oh. I actually haven't opened this yet. This is my first time looking at it too. Oh, man. Oh, that's fucking clean. Ryan's very proud of the Kaze bag. I love Ryan. Good for him. I'm proud. I'm proud of him for making the bag. So everyone I know, practically everyone I know got smoky polycarbonate. I think I'm the only one in like the friend group that purchased one of the Kazes that didn't get polycarb. Not gonna lie, I don't care. I think like small polycarbonate keyboards are nice. Bigger polycarb, not really my thing. I don't know why. My Sonic came in with a damaged PCB. New one comes in tomorrow night. Oh, that's awesome that they replaced it. I'm assuming they replaced it. This is the unicorn. Dude, yeah, like gunmetal is so fucking nice. Like, come on. Look how beautiful gunmetal is. Look at this. Oh my god. I can't wait to build this thing, dude. I like heavy keys. I mean, like, I don't mind a light keyboard. And actually, in some cases, I kind of prefer the light keyboards. But, man, this is beautiful. Okay. What plates did I get for this? I don't even remember even. I got an FR4 plate and an aluminum. I might actually use FR4 for this. Let me get some PCBs and stuff in there. Okay, cool. And then I got one more thing we'll unbox too. Thank you guys for the subs. I really do appreciate it, by the way, guys. I just said that the sub stuff has ended, but I appreciate you guys. Yeah, so these are we're using this for today's build. I was actually gonna use these for tomorrow's build, since tomorrow's build also got delayed a week, but I decided to not use these for tomorrow. I think I want to go with a different switch for tomorrow. No, these are actually Meteor V3s, I believe they're called. And these have been lubed with 20520 and 105 on the springs. The color on those SP Star B3s look amazing. So let me, I don't know if there's a vendor list. Let me actually message the person who sent it to me. Let me see here. QWERTY Pop, definitely, because they're the people who sent it to me. I'm not sure who else, honestly. I just know QWERTY Pop. So pretty excited. I have not used an SP Star switch in feels like forever. And dude, I used to fucking love these switches. And I've been avoiding them for some weird reason. You know, not even a weird reason. I just haven't really like purchased them. So I'm very, very happy that we get to try some today. The color's awesome. I have an idea of how I want to dress up this Thermal Plus today too. QWERTY says they were redesigned in-house, so they may be the only ones to sell them. Oh, maybe that's the reason why I only have them as a vendor list. Half plate with derivative? Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I think a half plate would be nice. But dude, do we use polycarb? I have it here. I have to ship it out tomorrow, but whatever we used in the derivative was insane. That was an insane build. Also, thank you, Toper. I appreciate your Prime Gaming, dude. And thank you guys for the follows. Oh my god. And Berbert, thank you so much for your Prime too. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that, guys. QWERTY, I think, yeah, just QWERTY Pop for now. Hold on. One other thing we're unboxing. Oh, I put it here. Okay. Last thing, and then I'm going to put some stuff away and we'll open up our Thermal Plus. We're building this tomorrow. This is from CW. I think the derivative is just insane. Yes, sir. It is indeed insane. Minty Boy, thank you so much. And Juan.
Salve-so-lit.
You betcha. Minty Boy, thank you so much. Salve-so-lit. The Salvation? Yeah, this is I can't remember if Cruel World told me this color was going to be available, but like, bro, come on. This like combo of colors is insane too. Beautiful. Yeah, look at that. That's mesmerizing. Yeah. I have... See, the thing with this board, to be honest, guys, this is kind of, not last minute. I don't want to say it's last minute. But this board here, I haven't really got to put too much thought into what parts are going inside. I have an idea of what switches I want to use. But, very, very pretty. Very, very, very pretty. Reminds me of GMK Grand Prix. I mean, I was thinking about using Grand Prix. Actually, did Crow World message me about when this is going to go on sale? Let's see. He called it Mountain Dew Vomit Anno. That's pretty good. I believe this keyboard is called the Pixie. I don't think it's called the CW60, by the way, guys. But I don't have any sale dates. Oh, wait, did he? No, I don't think so. I mean, that's a descriptor for sure. Yeah, it's called the Pixie. But yeah, look at that. Dude, I'm in love with this green. Dude, I'm telling you, this year here has been the year of green for me.
I had something good I wanted to write here, but I forgot. Happy Sunday, cutie.
Mark, thank you so much, dude. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you, man. It's a very pretty keyboard. We'll take a look at it more in depth tomorrow, because that's when I'm building it. But, super, super nice. Actually, I kind of want to share something with you guys, too. Here, let me grab the thermal and stuff, and then we'll share something here. I'm trying to make some better decisions and some better choices for myself. Alright, so let's grab the thermal. I hate how they put my address on the side of it. Alright, I'll put this here, and then I'll just accessories box on the side. Okay, I wanted to tell you guys some stuff too. Teja got the TKL Pixie. Low key, I'm happy that I got sent to 60. I've been really into 60s again. Alright. Could be cool to see you decide all the parts to put in the key, start a stream, see your process and everything. I could do that tomorrow too, because I really haven't like set my ways on what switches I want. Okay. Thermal Plus. Some of you guys might call this like the hair comb one. But I want to share with you guys something. I don't know. This is like a personal thing. I really did some... This weekend / Friday, I really did some, not soul searching. I don't know the right word for it. But I really kind of sat down with myself, man. Like, I really, like, had to pull myself aside. Like, I had to, like... It's weird to say that. But I did. Reflecting, I think, is a good word, too. And, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I think I've been very, like... high stress off camera and stuff, just like high stress, very like not on edge per se, but I think very like sensitive in a way too, to a lot of things. I think for a long time, talking to myself, yeah. For a long time in my life, I think I've been not told what to do, but had very little choice. Not to anyone's fault, just circumstance, right? Whether it came to like my motivation for things, etc. I feel, and I've always felt like I never had much choices. And doing some self-reflecting, like I really sat down and thought about it, dude. That shit's like, I feel like now it's just all in my head. And what I'm telling myself now, and what I'm gonna like try to adhere by, is like some shit doesn't fucking matter. Like I just have to like let some things go. In a way, it's kind of like picking your battles, I suppose. But I think the best thing for me to do mentally is like I cling on to like little things. It's like a control thing, kinda. Like I think like because I lacked control, I want to make sure that the little pieces of my own life, you know, are all in place the way that I want them to be. But yeah, I think something just hit me while I was thinking of all this stuff, and I was watching some like even some videos about just other people going through some stuff too like this, and it just comes down to this whole thing of like you can't you can't, man. You just have to like roll with the punches. And that's kind of like what I was thinking about. And I think it's a healthier way to, I guess, go about stuff. So I'm going to try to implement some stuff like this into like more talks like this into streams. Because like at the end of the day too, I was also thinking about what value. Like I think I've always had this like, I don't know, man. This like thing about value for myself too. Like what value do I bring with people? And I think that's toxic for me even to like think that about myself. But at the same time, like, I think the value that we all bring to each other is just like a human connection as well. Sounds like mushrooms? Mushrooms? No, I didn't have no mushrooms. The only mushrooms I've been having are these nootropics. That's it. I've been taking lion's mane. But I think so good. Yeah, functional mushroom, son. I think that's the way I think I want to go about things now, is just taking it one step at a time instead of like trying to really plan things out. Like I think now I'm just trying to go through this thing of who cares? Who cares for some of the stuff that I can't control? My thing now, like what I want to focus on is how can I bring myself some happiness, because that's important too, and just make other people happy. I think I lost sight of that honestly, you guys might not have noticed, but I think I kind of lost sight of that for like a year. Where I just kind of like, instead of making other people, like going out of my way to make other people happy, I think I was trying to like double dip to save time because I was so busy with everything else. But now that I'm starting to realize, I'm like, yo, that's not good. That's like selfish in a way too. So anyways, thought I'd share that with you guys because I think it's valuable to share mental health stuff and all that stuff too. But yeah, I don't know. If you guys can find some value in that too, you know, I think I think agreed, to be honest, speaking from someone who overthinks and have a depression, I do relate. I learned to keep with yourself and be with the flow. It took a while to not be upset and things not going my way. Yeah, dude, that's kind of what I was feeling too, you know? You slide into a mode where you don't slow down enough to notice what you're doing. And yeah, and I think that's like the toxic side about working too much too. Like you might not notice, like you just kind of like going with the flow, right? It's a good mindset, but I think just be honest and true to yourself. That's exactly what I'm trying to do now. Just completely. You gotta prioritize your happiness like a crashing plane, but put your mask on. Do you guys see my CPAP mask marks? Speaking of masks, they're still there. They haven't gone away today. I don't know why. It's been like 3 hours since I woke up. Looking forward to more of these in the future. Yeah, I plan to like hold myself accountable with all this stuff too. Like I really do. So I'll be probably talking with you guys like every Sunday about this stuff when when we do our wake up streams kind of. So, God grant me this serenity to accept things I cannot change. Dude, that's exactly what it is though, man. And the wisdom to know the difference. Oh, and the courage to change things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. That's a very good quote. Alex, did you use these stock switches or do you lube them for the mode Envoy?
You know what helps my mental health?
Thank you, Rusty.
Cheeseburgers. Please use this and get yourself some cheeseburgers.
Bro, I really appreciate that, man. Rusty. I'm gonna go with a cheeseburger today. I swear to God. Dude, I'm gonna get one. Your wake up streams are my go-to sleep streams. Hey, yo. I already opened it. I need to make sure this is the right color. I don't trust Rama products with colors anymore. So I need to make sure that I received rose gold. So that's why I opened it already. Wow, shiny? What the fuck's this in here? What the fuck? The silica gel thing snapped open. All those little beads are in the bottom. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see. Look at it. Ew, I've never seen that before. The fuck? Yummy. Wolfman, thank you so much for the tier 1, dude. So nice. I find that it always helps to list everything that you are grateful for. That's a great... I need to write that down too. Make a list. I type with one... I don't know if you guys have ever noticed this. When I'm really typing, I type with one finger on my right and then 3 or 4 on my left. But I can type pretty fast, man. I have to admit, I think the color turned out pretty nice for this. I do the exact same. You know why we do that though? It's because we probably grew up playing video games and not actually typing. Again, I don't care for these shiny plates. I really don't, because they're gonna be covered anyways, and they end up looking really gross eventually. But dude, I have to give it to Wilba. The thermal's pretty, man. I don't care what anyone says. This is a fucking nice keyboard. Mandy, thank you so much for the prime. I appreciate that. Nice.
That's a unique color. Happy Sunday.
It is super nice. I think I kind of like low-key appreciate this a little. Like, I like the original. The other thermal is actually with someone's actually, I'm not gonna tell you guys who, but a brand borrowed it from me to take pictures. They actually borrowed like 9 of my keyboards, so I don't have the thermal right now. The other thermal, it's on loan to someone, but I can't compare, unfortunately. But I really like the design of this. The top slot is nicer. Yeah, I think it's really nice. Looks like the Salvation with a comb. Dude, the comb jokes never get old. I don't know why. I'd love a Salvation in a thermal, but that's too many 60s. You know, low key, I love the thermal, but the Salvation to me felt better. The rose doesn't come out so much on the gold. Yeah, the rose is sort of there. It's sort of like you can kind of see it from certain lights. There's more gold here. I still don't mind this though. I think it's super pretty. Hey Alex, has your Switch preference changed lately? Absolutely not. I just finished lubing these. These are for, I every now and then I'll like take a batch of KTT roses and just lube them. And I'm just like, what am I putting these in? I can see the rose from this angle. It's a little, like, I can see the rose from this angle, but not when I like go on top of the board. Then I can't see it. It's not too rose, it's more ghoul. Alright. And then we got all our stuff inside here. Let's take these out. We got our thermal cap here too. Are strawberries similar to roses? I'm gonna be honest, like, I struggle to feel the difference when it comes to strawberries versus roses. Maybe it's just me. Yeah, it's definitely not a bad color. Like, I don't mind it at all. I thought I got a solderable PCB. Did I not? Oh, I did get a solderable PCB. Oh, did they send me an extra PCB? This is new. I've never seen this before. The fuck's the point of this? Are these Rama postcards? For general release postcards, international use? I mean, it's good. It's a... Low key, this is kind of cute, I guess. I don't know if I'll ever use something like this, but... Send me the postcard. I should make postcards and redeem them to send to you guys. That'd be really fun. Do I need to get my scissors after I just put them away today? It's okay, I'll rip it open. Random question, what material is your tabletop? It is a laminate. It looks like concrete, but it's not. It's a laminate. It's actually from IKEA. They sent the solder and hotspot PCB. I think I just ordered. I think I don't remember what I ordered now, dude. I feel like it's been so long, but I just ordered. God, I love the bottom of this board. That's so hot. You know what okay, I'm going off topic now, but anyways, I just ordered a solder. I'm pretty positive, anyways. I would kill for. Do you guys remember the original thermal? Did it have like that really nice red run of it? Am I going crazy? Remember, like that happened, right? There was a red thermal, right? So nice.
Number 0 months. Goddamn.
Thank you, Rob.
Been a great 30 months though.
Dude, it is. I can't believe some of you guys have been here that long. Honestly, it doesn't even feel like that long. But that's awesome, man. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate that, Rob. Dude, low key, I would have loved an all red thermal plus too. Like, there's something really pretty about all red boards. But I mean, this is nice too. This is definitely different. I don't go for this color anymore, so this is definitely nice seeing this. But just find and buy 5-pin roses. Yeah, I still have my 3 pins. If you can find 5 pins, then get them. But it's okay. 3 pins are still fine. I don't know why they make 3 and 5 pin. I don't know why that is. Do you have all red Yeezys? I don't think I'd rock all red shoes. With shoes, I'm very neutral. Like, I'll take like a gray shoe or a black shoe or a white shoe. I'm very neutral. Or like a brown like dress shoe. I'm very neutral with shoes. I loved the derivative. I was hoping I had some extra time this week and I was gonna do it, like release the video, but the stream hyperlapse, but I didn't have time. To my understanding, they were just starting to make 5 pins, but us nerds, by us nerds is all. Oh, okay. I'm in the market for a nice red board right now. Cannot make up my mind. Are there any really nice red boards right now? Rocking Yeezys in 2023 ain't it? Okay, can I tell you guys a secret? I had I actually had gotten some Yeezys at retail price. I have a really wide foot, and the only running shoe, like okay, let me tell you the story. Went to Adidas, bought the 4D sneaker ones. They're way too thin. It was like rubbing, it was killing my foot. I have a wide foot. Tried some other sneakers, didn't like them. Tried some, like skate shoes. They weren't comfortable to walk in. I went through so many fucking shoes, dude. Then about 2 years, like a year and a half-ish year ago, I've never worn Yeezys before, but I put a pair of Yeezys on. Fuck, man. They're the only shoe that actually like formed to my foot. Which one's? I can't even pronounce that. Saucony's? So I bought 2 pairs. And dude, I'm one of those people that will wear shoes until there's like 17 holes in them. So one of my pairs has 4 or 5 holes in it. It's not dead yet. And then I'll wear the other pair. But after that, like, I'm never going to buy them again. Because prices of sneakers are way too much. I was thinking about going with New Balances. New Balances weren't that bad on my foot. Oh, that was a tight screw. Oh, baby. I'm stoked for that Pixie build tomorrow. Me too. What should I Uber Eats for lunch? What should Mandy Uber Eats for lunch, everybody? Nah, bagels isn't a lunch food. You know what I always really like? If you haven't had a big breakfast, yeah, I was gonna say get brunch, dude. Eggs, bacon, just like a very like comfort food kind of lunch. I love that stuff. Ace, thank you so much for the Prime for 2 months. Really appreciate that, dude. This is a personal board. We had a bunch of cancellations and delays. Well, okay, not cancellation. I don't know why I keep saying cancellation. We just had shit tons of delays this week because of shipping and then
Yo, Alex,
other
my
things,
prototype is shipping this week. For proto, I got a champagne like rose gold.
Ooh. Champagne's a beautiful color. I think if you guys are collecting keyboards, it's always nice to have one really pretty champagne board. Am I going crazy, or did one of the screws not fall out? Or am I just not seeing it? Oh yeah, it didn't fall out. It's on the bottom left still. Hoping to see that lick. You want me to lick the board? Oh my gosh. I don't know what's with you guys and me licking my boards. What mil max sockets do you use? I was using 3.3.
Lick it.
I was using, sorry, not 3.305s, 0.305s for my personal stuff. But a lot of people have been requesting 3.305-1s. So I've been kind of slowly making the swap to using only 3.305s. Some boards, I mean, like people mainly use it just because the lip's a lot smaller, but pretty plate. Very cool board. Slothin, we'll see. We'll see if we lick it. All right, we'll see. Any reason to not try and get the upcoming Kohaku? To not try and get it? Topper, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of feels like you want me to convince you from buying it, dude. Do you want me to convince you to not buy? Do you need someone to convince you? Do you not want to, like, do you want it but not want to spend the money? Is that what it is? Not really? If you, honestly, the Kohaku's sick. If you want a 65 that's just completely, like, solid, get the Kohaku. Beautiful keyboard. So, well, try for the Kohaku. Alright, let's put this to the side. I wish I cleared my desk off more for this today, but I did not. I, in fact, did not do a good job of cleaning my desk today. Let's put this here for now. And then I need this guy, and we need our PCB. Let's get a solder today. Butt hot swap. Thank you, Jung. I appreciate that. Thank you for your prime. That means a lot. Good old Wilba PCBs. Gotta love it, dude. There's a lot of RGB on this thing. Well, perky. Gotta love Wilba PCBs. I might send it. I just bought a copper bottom sonnet and loving it. It's I don't know. If you have a sonnet already, like, and you want a nice 65 to go with it, maybe the Envoy, but the Kohaku is also beautiful. What's the what is the equivalent to in a 60% board? Derivative GB opened yesterday. Okay, wait. What's the equivalent in a 60% board? I'm confused by that question, Tyrad. Derivative GB open yesterday. I think the derivative's like, if you need a 60, derivative, no questions asked. I think it's an amazing board as long as you guys have the money to do so. I guess I'm not really sure what equivalent in a 60 means. How long did you have to wait for the thermal? I've been waiting 84 years. I actually don't remember. It's been a while though. It has indeed been a while. Do I need any of this stuff other than the little gasket thingies? Not really. We can toss this all to the side. Actually, no, I do need some of this stuff, don't I? Do I? No, I don't. I don't need any of this shit. Goodbye. Alright, let's do our stabs. Oh, I do need to get my little clipper things because I need to... Alright, I'll go do that quick. Let me get my clipper thingies. Goodbye. Equivalent to the Kohaku. Oh, equivalent to the Kohaku. That's tough to say though, because I mean, like, the Kohaku has a pretty nice design. I wouldn't say there's an equivalent to it. I think there's alternatives. Basically, yeah, Glenn, it is basically a sandwich mill, but it's leaf spring. So you can kind of see from the way that the plate works, all these little points allow it to still have its flexibility, which is really cool about this plate, right? So all these little points here are for the leaf springs. Really cool concept. Very, very neat. All right, let me get my little clipper thingies. 99% of people pay invoices. Yeah, I think everyone's usually pretty good with invoices these days. There are still those GBs that you have kids. Like, this happens often. You have a lot of like kids who buy things and then they don't realize they shouldn't have spent the money. Tyree, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate that, dude. That happens quite often. People just need to stop talking about the Kohaku to give us a better chance. All right, let's talk about something here. Actually, first of all, what build? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this only 6.25 or is this 7? This is 7. Thank goodness. Oh, it's a solderable PCB with only 7U. That's interesting. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. I don't know about leaf spring and it's 60% equivalent to Kohaku. Thermal's a sandwich mount leaf spring, so I guess it's close, but Elaine said her leaf spring mount is different to sandwich leaf spring thermal. I definitely think it's a different feeling. The thermal's pretty unique. I think the thermal's like one of the few boards that does this kind of stuff with the sandwich mount and works. Then is a leaf spring 65. I have not yet done the then. That's maybe my knowledge is limited then. I was gonna tell you guys something, and now I literally forgot. They don't realize the value of money, to be honest. Yeah, I think it's, man. Financial responsibility is hella important, guys.
All the homies like thermal.
Oh my god, Mr. Space Cables? Hello, Reagan. How are you? Holy crap. Crapperoo, it's an Alex stream. What's going on, Rongs? How you doing? How are you guys? I will go for the Chimera, so I'm not running for the Kohak. Dude, here's the thing, guys. I think there's a few... I think we're in a weird spot with keyboards right now because we went from having really just like the hype keyboards running, like the really good ones, in my opinion. Again, there's tons of keyboards that run. Some I don't cover as well. But I think the ones that people have been very interested in, it was just the Envoy for a little bit. Before that, it was kind of stagnant. So we had the Envoy, and the Envoy had its run. Now, all of a sudden, we have Derivative. We're having the Kohaku re-release stuff. There's some other boards, like the Chimeras coming out. All of a sudden, I feel like there's like 6 or 7 really good keyboards. This always happens, by the way. There's going to be like a big run of awesome shit, and then we wait. With, you know, like the trickle of like decent things in between. Unicorn too, yeah. Don't feel the need to buy them all. That's what I'm trying to say with this. Atmosphere, thank you so much for the Prime. I really do appreciate that, dude. Don't feel the need to buy them all. You don't need them all. Just get one. If you want to get something for yourself, if you feel like treating yourself, just get 1 or 2. Or just 1, not even 2. I don't know why I said 2 for. Just get 1. And again, make sure that you guys can afford this stuff before you buy them. Keyboards get pricey, and I don't want you guys to go broke over these stupid pieces of aluminum. I feel like that it's sunny outside, and I feel like it's a little warm. I feel like my allergies are starting to kick in a little. So I feel hella stuffy today. God, but I want to be the very best like no one ever was. I heard, speaking of that, I watched on Twitter, I don't really watch the show anymore, but I heard that Pokemon Ash all came to an end. It's finally over. Ash's Journey or something. Heard people were getting hella emotional over it. Yep. Keyboards are Pokemon. You must catch them all. Ash finally got locked up. He's become world champion. I think... Is it done now? Is the show done? Like, will Ash's arc? That's wild if it is. Pikachu's probably level 4 bajillion 3. Yeah, I know, for real. Won't join Derivative, but I'll join Martingale for sure. I have not heard of that board. I'd love to see it. From what I hear, Ash's arc is done. How old is Ash now? 40? Is he 41? Is he Teja's age? Slink, thank you so much for the Prime. I really appreciate it, dude. That means a lot. I hope you're having a great day today. He's a quitter, never caught them all. True, actually. Ash finally retiring after the writer's being the writer's punching bag for 20 years. Then moving on to a new protagonist. About time. I'm thinking about getting the Monsgeek keyboard, as it's cheap and looks premium. So, I've heard a lot of things about the Monsgeek keyboard. Some really good, some really not so good. I have no experience with it, I'm gonna be honest with you. From what I understand, it's not a bad little board. It's something that I don't think I'll be covering anytime soon. But again, I have no practical experience to give you on this. All right, we're doing the Tim Keyless method here. The Tim Keyless method of cleaning up these little... this is the only thing I've ever learned from a Tim stream. I'm joking. I love you, Tim. I also learned how to spill coffee into my keyboard properly. Ash is a multi-millionaire. Actually, me and him played some TFT the other night. I was so tired. I don't know why I decided to play that with him. I stayed up so late playing games with that man. That's how you know I love Tim. I was saying the shots fired today, left and right. It's fun to tease Tim. It's so much fun. Alex proclaiming that Tim loved daily. Man's about to have a shrine to him in the background. There is. He's on my wall still. Wait, this way. He's on my wall. He's right here, behind the little pillar. You guys have ever seen my Tim shrine? Let me get off the wall for you guys. Oh, I just ripped him. It's okay. I need to reprint him anyways. Whatever. Look, this is my picture of Tim. You guys like him? I'll fix him. I'll put him back together. He's nice, right? That's my Tim shrine. Rip Tim pick? Yeah, you know what? I should put him more in focus. Let me put him on my sound panel things. This will probably fall off, but it's okay. There. Tim. He's back. He's back in focus now. Can you land a plane ticket? Wait, can you you can land a plane on that forehead? Goddamn. No, Tim has a pretty normal forehead. Who is that? That's Tim Keyless. The staple the pick for extra scuffed. I don't have a stapler. I actually don't own one. Do I own a stapler? I don't think I do. Alex, do you have a favorite single player game that you've been playing recently? Not really. I tried Diablo 4 over the weekend. It was okay. Played a little bit on Friday night. It was alright. I'm probably gonna pick it up anyways because it was like okay, but actually maybe I'll ask Tim if he wants to pick that up.
What a time to be alive. You are.
Thank you so much, Jonas. Appreciate your 25 months. Diablo in general, much better with friends. Actually, Gio, I was gonna actually suggest if we should all play or something, but I don't know if that'd be too chaotic for streaming and stuff. Where's my lubricants? It was okay. Like, Diablo's Diablo, but at a certain point, it's just becoming the same shit. That's kind of what I felt with it. I feel like it was the same shit. I did enjoy it still. I was talking to my little brother about this, and he made a good point that I didn't really agree with at first, but I kind of now agree with it. The combat didn't feel like it was rewarding. Like the skills didn't feel that rewarding. Like nothing felt rewarding while I was playing. And maybe that's why I kind of like Path of Exile a little bit more, because like the combat felt like more intentional or just like a little bit more like fun. I was playing Barbarian and it was just like I'm just all the auto attacks are like single hitting everybody and it was just kind of like meh. You're hotter than my what? For real 2000? That means a lot, bro. Yeah, that's it. What's a good mechanical keyboard you would recommend? $200 budget? Envoy. But you still need caps and switches. But if you can fit that into your budget, you can buy cheap caps and cheap switches. Envoy though. Diablo only fun IMO on the hardest mode. I feel like Diablo's only fun. Even Diablo 3 was kind of like this. Low-key only fun for endgame grind. Truly. Well, I should stop talking loop switches and stuff. I'm having too much fun talking right now. Wait, Envoy over Bakaneko? I mean, if your budget allows to, yeah. Envoy is, for me, the nicer keyboard. But I think that's really it, though. I don't know. A part of me, as much as I kind of rip into Tim for this too, A part of me, I do want to start playing Escape from Tarkov again, or just something like that, because I always kind of found those games sort of enjoyable. But again, they kind of get on repeat mode a little bit too, so... Got my fiance obsessed with Stardew. It's a nice change from watching him play FPS games. Stardew's something I've never given a solid chance. Maybe I should. Maybe I should give Stardew a solid chance. And someone said something about Apex. That's the only game I've been playing, truly. Apex and TFT. I don't know how I feel about this new set. I feel like everyone's just going the same two comps. I feel like it was a little bit better before the set changed a little bit. I played Terraria a whole bunch of times. Also, Geo, did I say happy morning to you? Good morning? Hello, Geo. I saw you on Boom Razzle's stream. Yeah, me and Boom and Candy. I love playing with those guys. It's funny hearing Boom Razzle's takes on some of the keyboard stuff too. I love it, dude. Because me and Candy are like obsessed with it, and Boom Razzle's kind of like that neutral in between, you know? Stardew's nice because there's no stress. You can literally do whatever. I find it nice to play after a long day of work. Yeah, maybe that's what I need. No stress. No stress video games. Boom Razzle's hella chill. Yeah, he's super chill, dude. Have you tried Duck Lightsaber V2? I can't say that I have. I'm working. I've got an Alex stream on. It's already a good morning. Don't need to say anything. Let's go, dude. Yeah, it's a beautiful... Is it nice there too? Where you are, Gio? It's beautiful here today. I can't wait to go outside today. Today is a take the camera outside kind of day. I'm here for vibes. You know what's weird? As I get older, and thank you guys all for all the follows, by the way. As I get older, Ackerman, the content and stuff I choose to consume ends up being whatever makes me feel more at peace. You know what I mean? Like, even the streams I watch these days, I used to love watching like Tim the Tat Man. I still like watching Tim Once in a Blue Moon and like all the really like high energy people. Dude, now I just have to watch someone who's a little bit like Boom Razzle, for example. That's why I watch a lot of Boom Razzle streams. A little bit, I'm not saying he's not high energy, but the energy's at a pace where it's like, it's comfortable, you know? You and Teha cultivate impeccable vibes. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that. One day, Alex is going to turn into a Buddhist monk. I hope that I can get to a point where I'm at peace with everything. I still have a crap ton of flaws I need to work on, like my impatience with things. It's weird. I can be super patient with keyboard shit, and then outside of keyboard shit, I'm just like, nah, man, this shit need to be done ASAP. But a lot of things I need to work on. But hopefully I can get there. I'm making, like I told you guys before, I'm making it a point to work on all those things. Northern Lion Best for the Vibes. I don't think I've watched their stream. What's it like, chat? Having Twitch's biggest Canadian Keeb dads in one place? You know we're actually going to be streaming together, like physically. You know that, huh? Like, I don't remember what day we're supposed to... What day is the meetup, Gio? Is it the 20th? I don't remember the day now. We're going to be streaming physically together. Alex, have you tried the Akko? Is it Saturday? Oh, yeah. Fuck, I don't remember what day exactly it is. Anyways, me and Gio are going to be doing a collaboration stream in here together, building... I don't know if we're going to build a keyboard. I have no idea what the fuck we're doing. I'd hate to Gio to be coming out here and then just have to build another fucking keyboard. So maybe we'll just chill. Maybe we'll just look at keyboards. Got a big exam that day, but time to bounce on that. I have an issue making my right shift sound good. It's pretty long. Wait, it's a pretty long key, actually. Any tips? The right shift will always have a bit of a different sound profile. I find the 2.25 U's and up, other than obviously up to a spacebar, always don't have like the most ideal sound signature in the world. But maybe a different switch. Got a big exam that day. Oh, I already read that one there. But yeah, I think maybe that's it. It's May 20th. Oh yeah, there it is. That's gonna be fun, man. So many people are going to the Toronto meetup, dude. Fucking wild. So many goddamn people. I'm so excited. Yeah, Gio, like, I think the cap got raised too, like how many people are coming. So that's gonna be a pretty big event. I'm gonna make Gio a cup of coffee. That's what I want to do. I want to make him one nice cup of coffee. I have to present at an assembly tomorrow. I haven't started preparing my script. Bruh, TS. Don't loaf on that. Damn, coffee sounds so good right now. Don't hate me for all the coffee snobs, but I've actually been using this. Also, don't hate me for 2 reasons. First of all, if you're a coffee snob, leave me alone. Second of all, I know you guys are gonna say, "Of course, Alex would." Just let me talk. I actually made myself coffee this morning, and I've been using a simple syrup, that's maple syrup flavored. So instead of sugar, I put the syrups inside, because they're 0 calorie, like there's 0 sugar inside. It's all like, fake shit. But yeah, dude, fuck, I've been loving it. That's like my replacement to, of course, dude. It's been my replacement to sugar. It tastes so good. All you need is like a little drop or 2. It's awesome. So Canadian. Yeah, it is so Canadian. I know. Syrup in coffee is good. Imagine putting stuff in your coffee. I like creamer and I like a little bit of sugar. It's all right. I haven't tried actual maple syrup, but this is like it tastes like maple syrup. It's just like a syrup, basically, like a simple like sugar syrup. Like one of those like little vanilla syrups you put inside your coffees and stuff. I don't get to the point where I don't need. I want to get to the point where I don't need sugar in my coffee. I'm right now, Mandy. I am down to having half a scoop. If I do put in a scoop of sugar, it's half a scoop or just like a smidge of sweetener, because sweeteners like stevia and stuff's way more potent. So I only need a smidge of it. But at one point I was drinking it all black. Don't know what happened to that. I kind of gave up on it. Not gonna lie. Coffee is like key dudes. Everyone has their own preferences. It's true. Hey, Alex, any TKL boards you would recommend? TKLs right now. TKLs. If you can get yourself a QK80 with no flex cuts, I think that's actually not a bad pickup. But I don't know what's available. KBD Tiger 80 is also a decent pickup. Honestly, the NK87EE is a decent pickup. I wouldn't get the aluminum one myself because I don't love the aluminum one, but the EE is pretty nice sounding. But there's some good TKLs you can get right now. Nothing too crazy, but is the Frog available? I don't think I would love to recommend a Kaze, but just ordered QK80 in brown after the non-flex cut stream. Yeah, I want to beat a dead horse again, but I'm so glad that they made that change. What stabs are we using? We're using cherry stabilizers. I'm about to do a pour over. Oh my gosh, do it. I have my pour over right here. Turned out so good today. Honestly, prefer Frog Anno over Salve. The Salvation Anno? The Salvation Anno was okay. The Frog Anno was nice too. Nathan built a brown QE80 and I must say I really liked it. Can I be honest with you, Atu? I hate the fact that, dude, just once, because there's positives and negatives to this, but I feel like I always get sent from keyboard companies the shitty combination of things. Like a lot of the times, and I'm always like this the punching bag for when things don't go right. Like when for example the flex cut streams, and then everyone else just gets like no one else has to deal with the flex cuts. Everyone else gets like the normal shit, but it's just me who gets like and then I get all the backlash for it and stuff like that. It's crazy sometimes. Like last stream with hella flex cuts, yeah. It's whatever though. It is what it is. Like I said, it's not a bad thing. It's just once I'd like, maybe Teja do the flex cuts first, and then he gets to complain about it, and then I get to just do the nice keyboard, and then it's like, cool, look guys, it's awesome. It's all good, Rebel. Yeah. Which syrup should I pour into it to totally ruin it? What do you got? What choices? QK80 pre-sale ends in 10 hours? Oh, that's hella soon. So if you guys want that, now is the time to get it. Let's do dielectric grease today. That is super soon. And before Taya and Alex both get the flex cuts, yeah, I'll make it a point. And be like, whatever I get, Taya needs to get too. Good old Taya. You know who I feel like would be awesome for being the punching bag? Tim Keelis. Tim Keelis, easy going streamer. Alex gonna get flex cuts for the flex cuts. Oh gosh, Alex, I want a unique keyboard to bring to Toronto Meetup, but I don't know what to get. Whatever you want to bring. It's not a contest. It's who has the best keyboard. You know what I mean? It's all showcasing what people have built. Whatever you're most proud of, Sal. All right. Edward. Hi, Alex, my all-time favorite streamer. What's going on, dude? Monsgeek M1. Whatever you guys want to bring. Bring a Duck 1-2 Mini. People bring like those pre-builts, but they kind of mod them. They're sleeper builds, you know? I still don't know what I'm bringing, to be honest. Actually, Gio, are you still here? Are you bringing any keyboards? Or are you just coming? Like, are you just going to show up? Because if you're not going to bring anything, maybe I won't bring anything either. Or, you know what, Gio? Maybe you can just bring one of mine. And just say it's yours. I think I might bring the Envoy and something else. Like, I don't know. Last year, I'm not gonna be honest, dude. Take the Toxic Unicorn? I could. Last year, I brought keyboards and I felt like I was glued to the keyboards, making sure no one touched them. Like, making sure people... Because, dude, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna call out some people right now. I put a do not touch sign on the keyboards. I get it. People want to touch it. You can ask, you know? It's fine. But there were some people like manhandling, picking up, you know? If you guys are going to meetups and there's a no touch sign on it, try to respect that. Just talk to the person. See if they allow you to do so. I don't know. I feel like people kind of jump the gun and don't read stuff. But it's fine. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but, you know, just... it's not even the keys, rather. It's when people pick shit up. You know, just be a little respectful. I absolutely hate people touching my shit. Gonna ping this happened, the very first meetup I ever went to was the Toronto meetup, right? I had my 512 polycarbonate. I had a do not touch sign on it. I walked away from my boards, came back, and there was... I don't know who they were. There were like two kids. They're taking pictures, and they flipped it over, and they had rings on their hand. And as they're handling it and taking pictures of it, I was walking back and seeing this. They walked away. They finished taking their pictures, and there was two giant scratches on the bottom of my keyboard. I'm not gonna sit here and my thought process at the time was, I can't be mad because it's bound to happen. Like, what am I gonna do? Get upset with them? But I chose to bring it into public. There's always that chance. But at the same time, my thing to you guys going to meetups, be respectful. Try to read the signs, you know? It sucks, like, coming home and being like, you brought something nice for everyone to look at and now it's ruined. That's the shitty part. Yeah, I'm also with VDub on that. You have to kind of mentally accept that when you bring things to meetups, shit will happen. But again, I think it's like a double-edged sword. Try to read a sign. Just be respectful. Dude, I'm telling you guys, I honestly think these days, people are not fucking respectful. Because I've told you guys, dude, even this happened last night. I went to get some bubble tea. And I'm walking... Okay, you guys know when there's like construction on the side of the road? When they're doing construction and then they have like the scaffolding... And it's just like a little tunnel on the side. Have you guys ever seen that? Like, maybe it's a city thing. I don't know. But there's nowhere to go. Like, you can squeeze yourself against the scaffolding, right? There was two people walking side by side. I'm walking alone. I have like the little bag of cha time, you know, like the little bubble tea. And I kind of step aside, like I step to the side as much as I can. And in my mind, the respectful thing to do is you also move over a little bit. And again, I'm not going to sit here and get upset. I'm not going to yell at nobody, but like, they're two younger people and they just kept walking. I ended up having to like basically move myself to the side so they can walk through. I don't want to bump into people. I don't want to like have to do. I don't want to have to be like like a tough like. Oh, I just put my shoulders out and run in. Like I don't want to do that. But it's just kind of like, dude, I feel like people don't have the same respect because I don't remember ever having to do this when I was younger. It was just like people. We all moved out of the way. I've been craving bubble tea for the past week. QQ lychee is my go-to. Alex is old. Leave me alone. Hi, Marcia. How are you? How are things? Marcia, building my thermal plus. Did you get yours in too? Finally? Back in my day, we had respect. I just think people have a sense of... It's not even a respect thing. I think people have a sense of like... greater... This sounds so rude, but I'm not trying to make it sound rude. I think people really do have this sense of like self-importance. It's entitlement for sure. It's self-importance to the point where it's like you are the fucking main character, and everyone. It's just like, yes, you can be your main character, but you have to remember that other people also think the same fucking way as you do. Anyways, I'll stop complaining about that now. I thought you were like 20. I'm 32. Do I have my age in my profile? Well, I'm 32 in July. I don't know why I keep saying I'm 32. I guess I'm excited to be 32. It's like a fun number, you know? 32 enjoyers. Do you think Thermal Plus is worth getting? I liked it when we built it originally. It's been a little while. I never got to keep the Thermal Plus, the first one, so... It's not that I don't recall how it sounds, it's just been a while. More common in Western culture, I would assume people move for you more often when I was living in Asia. I honestly don't know what it is. I've encountered that so many times. Many people don't have a sense to like move over for others. Like it's so annoying, and I feel like I brush their shoulders and also give it a push to tell them, remind them, like, hey, you're not the only person using the sidewalk. Yeah, it's a stupid thing to get annoyed about, but like, it's always bothered me. It's like the one thing when I go out, like I lament walking on the sidewalks because people do not like have a sense of like moving. 25 in July, let's go. Let's go, dude. 32 is my lucky number. Oh my god, I'm your lucky person? Let's go, dude. Sometimes you just need to give a little shoulder to respect them. Respect is a hard lesson some people need to learn. The problem, Keep Tech, and maybe this is the cynical side of me, people are fucking wild these days. People are wild. There's no like solving things on your own anymore, you know? There's no like one-on-one conversations. It's people take their cell phones out. This person did it's weird to think about, I know.
Happy birthday, Mr. Alex Streimerman.
Thank you. Hey, I appreciate that. In July, I'll thank you again. But people are weird, man. I don't have that same faith as I used to have.
Happy birthday, Mr. Alex Streimerman.
Why did it do it twice? Thank you so much. I appreciate that, though. Alex, what is your boba order? QQ lychee. So tapioca and coconut jelly. I love coconut jelly. I actually prefer coconut jelly over tapioca. It's not my birthday, guys. It's my birthday in July. Ever played Lego Star Wars Complete Saga? I have Lego game. I used to have Lego games for my... What console did I have? I have one Lego game. It was so much fun. But I've never really purchased any of the Lego games, no. All right. I heard Lego Star Wars slaps. Lego games are all fun. Oh, did I put this in wrong? I did. This is why we test our stabs. All right. I put one of these things in wrong. Let's see what I did wrong. Was it this one? It was this one. Silly me. What was my major in uni? I did not go to university or college. I have no formal education for anything other than high school. Long funny story about it is I kind of got a little bit screwed over by my guidance counselor at the time. I was really wanting to go, like I had worked really hard for my grades in high school, and I was really wanting to go to OCAD, which is like an art school here. And I was told that I needed to get certain credits for certain things. I got certain credits for certain things in grade 11, so I made sure that I had everything. In grade 12, like I got the rest that I needed, and then I'd say 70% of my grade 12 year was primarily just repeating courses to get better grades because I was way ahead. And then in grade 12, when I was like ready to apply, they told me that I need to take summer school and perhaps stay another year because I was missing 3 credits. Because the guidance counselor didn't tell me the right things that I needed to apply to the school. I ended up just not wanting to go. It was like a major turnoff for me because I'm just like, well, that person went to school and didn't tell me the right information, so it sucked, and I just didn't feel like taking another year, so I just went to work. I just started working. Oh, baby, this is gonna be beautiful. That's so strange. You need certain kids to get into college. Yeah, we need. Is it still like that? I don't know if there's any Canadians that are younger here that. I'm pretty sure it's still like that. You need certain things to get into college and stuff like that for grade 12. It is? Okay, it is still like that. In Quebec? It's pretty sure it's the same everywhere in Canada then. Actually, I'm going to use the plate fork for this. I was one of 4 people in my film editing class to get over 100% on my midterm, and honestly, really validating to see such good results in the career that I'm applying. Yeah, dude, honestly, school's amazing. Like, school's awesome. I actually ended up reapplying for things later on in life, but not jumping on the opportunity to do those things. Apply yourself. Like, if you guys are younger and watching this stream, seriously, apply yourself now to school. Like, apply yourself. It's well worth it. Rama has the best looking plates. Wilba designed this plate. I don't know if Rama was the person who decided on the finish for this plate. I think it was still Wilba. But there is flaws with this plate though because of the way it's sat in the case. You can see some of the scratching on all 4 corners here. Here, and then there. I'm not gonna lie. On the Rama products like the M65B and stuff, I actually really don't personally like the shiny PVD stuff. It's very nerve-wracking to work with. Why no plate foam? We don't need it for this. This looks like a brass plate. No, this is aluminum. I'm pretty positive. I don't know if Marcy is still in chat. She could probably help me out with that, but pretty positive this is alu. This does not feel like brass. If you're in school currently and you like music, then pick up an instrument and join a band. You'll make some unforgettable memories. That's true too. You probably would make some great memories. Is alu perfect? Marcia knows better than I do. If you guys want, I'm not putting myself down, but I'm just gonna tell you, Marcia is actually very knowledgeable with keyboards to the point where it's like, she's way more knowledgeable than I am. So if you guys want like actual like tidbits of knowledge like that, Marcia is the person to watch and follow and stuff like that. Would you ever go back to school? Yeah, if I had, let me tell you guys this. If I wasn't doing what I loved right now, being creative, because I love being creative. That's always what I wanted to do. I was big into art in high school. I loved my photography classes in high school. I wanted to apply myself more to art. I ended up having to shy away from it because I didn't go to school and I was just taking corporate jobs. Now that I'm back in something more creative, if I had to go back to school, it would be for film or for photography or something like that. But there's nothing else I want to do. Being creative is like what I like doing. I just set up my new vinyl player, playing my dad's old Stevie Wonder records. Let's go. I need to buy my dad. I want to like surprise him one day with a record player. You got photography class in high school? My school barely offers decent math classes. When I was in high school, which, I mean, it feels like it was a long time ago now. It was like, what, 10 plus years? I actually took, we actually developed our own film in the darkroom. I was lucky enough to have a darkroom in my school. Went to uni and now don't use my degree in my field of work. That happens to people too. That definitely happens. Ooh, this actually kind of looks fake. Does this look like a render? It always does from this angle, man. A photography class can sound pretty cool. Yeah. I think I would want to learn more like advanced stuff. Because I'm not gonna lie, like, I take a lot of master classes, courses that I've paid for online. Believe it or not, getting advice from other people in the industry and sitting down, even if you have to pay, like, I've paid for a lot of course stuff. It's very worthwhile happening. You learn so much. We made cameras out of coffee cans and developed my own. Oh yeah, the pinhole stuff. Pinhole stuff was really fun. I've done that stuff too. You look like a render because you're so perfect. Sal, please, dude. I personally love videography and want to focus on that. Do you have any suggestions? I have not looked into it for videography as much, but again, kind of playing on what I said before, 2000 ping. These days, you don't even have to go into a school for it. Still probably better if you do. Make a few friends in the way, but tons of courses you can take online. Some people offer like one-on-one consulting and coaching for that too. Lots of different things you can take. I made a facial recognition app that worked in uni that worked surprisingly well. See, that stuff's really cool too. Making stuff like that. A good suggestion for an $800 budget. What size keyboard do you need? $800 is very healthy for a budget. I feel like college is a waste if you're not going to something that you specifically need. Can I offer a counter to that? As someone who didn't go to college, one thing that I lacked growing up and coming into the working world and coming into like a lot of things, sometimes it's not even about the schooling. The schooling is great. Like you can get your education stuff. It's the social connections and people that you meet that can go a long way too. Networking has always been very, very important when it comes to like working world stuff. But you never know who you're going to meet in situations like that. You know what I mean? Like I've heard stories of people going to school not even finishing what they needed because they've met someone who's like inspired them to do something else. So it's an experience at the end of the day too. If you're not going to take education away from it. Wait, did we figure out what size that Sosin wants? 65 to 75? Perhaps go for the Kohaku. If you don't want that and you really want to like keep your budget large to buy other things like GMK keycaps and stuff, maybe an Envoy. If you buy the board GMK keycaps and switches QK80, yeah, that could also work too. Chimera R2 if you want something a little bit sleek like that too. There's no set way, but if you're interested in a field, you should talk to people. Yes, that too. Discussions and one-on-ones and stuff like that, very important. You guys have no idea. Like, I'm gonna shout out Bad Seed here. Do you know how many one-on-one talks that me and that man have sat down and just like talked about random shit? It starts off as a different conversation, then we talk about other things. Like, those are like some of the most educational and worthwhile one-on-one discussions to like really kind of Bad Seed Tech. Brian from Bad Seed. Those are some really crazy educational talks I've always had. Just chit-chatting with that man. Bad Seed's amazing, dude. Hold on, I bent the pin. This one. Where Teja rubs Alex's mustache. You know what's funny, man? When I went to the NK meetup, I don't know why. There was like I've definitely lost a lot of weight now. But I was like, for some reason, I was just like getting chubby. And I think it was just because I had stopped moving around a lot. Like I wasn't walking places. I was just like at home. Now that I'm back to doing my normal routines, it's like the weight just kind of like shed off. It's crazy. Kohaku GEV is soft cap. Oh, GB? Holy shit, people are actually eating their thermals? Isn't it wild? Isn't it crazy? People don't build keybs as cardio? God damn, drop the switch. Okay, grab that later. Should I buy a keyboard for NK's 1 kilogram bucket of Crytox? Or, dude, do you need a kilogram of Crytox? Hey there, big Singapore fan here. What's going on? How you doing? Alex, having a university degree of any kind is useful in the job market? It is. It is because you know how many times, it is useful to have literally anything sometimes too, which is sad at the same time because whatever, many reasons of why. Dude, Yohang Tae, thank you so much for the prime. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, but thank you so much, dude. You know how important it is? Because you know how many jobs I've been at where people have, even though I'm doing the work already, people have denied me raises and advancement into things. Oh, my mic's been pointing the wrong way this entire time. Because I didn't have just a singular piece of paper of something. It's crazy. And I've been told that the reason is, I don't necessarily agree with this, by the way. I'm just telling you guys like what I've been told. A lot of the times, like employers will just tell me that it's just like a testament that I've applied myself somewhere else. I think that's a load of shit personally, but I can understand, I guess, trying to like put myself in that shoe, I suppose. But it is nice to have. I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's always necessary though. A degree is going to win? Yes, exactly what Regulicious said. That's a lazy manager? Yeah, usually. Yeah, I can understand where that side of the argument comes in, where it's like, oh, it shows commitment, it shows that you applied yourself, it shows you're not afraid to learn. I get that, but I don't agree with it. Man, I love you, Alex. 2000 ping, I love you too, bro. I'm still in school. I just want to get out. Are you in university, college, Stitch? What are you in high school? University? Can I be honest with you, dude? I know it feels like you probably want to get out, man. Here, I'm gonna turn my soldering iron on, let it heat up. I know it feels like you want to get out. You're gonna miss it, man. When you get into the working world, okay, how can I word this? There is a sense of joy and a sense of accomplishment. So nice. As you learn.
Hey Alex, remember when I told you about my flex cut? I want to share something today. I once have a hair stuck in my flex cut and pulling it out is painful.
Zoto, I'm hoping it wasn't too painful. Thank you so much for that tier 1 for 14 months, bro. What was it saying? There's a sense of accomplishment with learning stuff, all right? I don't know your situation right now, but usually most people in school, like, the main thing that you have to worry about is finishing your school. I don't know your situation. I think a lot of times responsibilities are at its lowest when you're in school. Everyone's different. Lord knows you could have to like take care of a family right now. I don't know. But usually your sense of responsibility is just getting your work done, bettering yourself outside of school, eating some food, spending time with your family, etc. Once the responsibility shifts into paying bills, making sure you don't get fired at work, trying your best there, And that whole sense of responsibility completely takes a 180. You're no longer just focusing on bettering yourself by learning. You now have to worry about feeding yourself, everything, etc., etc. It's completely a 180, dude. I don't agree with the commitment comment. What I do believe is that without the basics you learn in classes, you miss out on some of the fundamentals that make you more complex points even harder to grasp. It depends on the field, though. I run an automotive repair facility for detailing. See, Lost, I agree with you there, where I feel like, for that, I feel like you have to. Because that, you need some of the basics, right? But there are jobs like you don't. Like, for example, okay, no, actually, I do agree with you. There is basics you can learn with those things. Agreed. Like I said, I do not agree with the commitment comment either. I think when my manager tells me that, like, I can see it from their point of view, I just don't agree with it. But I do agree with you on basics. Basics are really important too. True, the only thing, it's nice to have some spare cash. Again, I will say this from my experience, and I'm sure there are a lot of people in chat right now who maybe will say the same thing. Once you start going into the working world, the first few years feel tough. Again, depends on your situation. I'm not gonna like sit here. If you just make $150,000 right out of high school or college or whatever, probably gonna be easier than most. But responsibility shift is crazy, dude. It is wild. Having a degree can lead to higher paying jobs, but isn't guaranteed whatsoever. Yes, but I also think having it's a mix of things, right? Like having a degree, having all those things can lead to higher paying job. Having education, having like knowledge and experience and a lot of things can lead to a lot of great opportunities for yourself. There is one thing that I feel like most people...
One of the problems that I had going into college was not truly understanding how many different jobs exist in the corporate world.
That's not something that you can learn in school. You just have to have that. If you don't have the willpower, like I know some really fucking educated people, dude, that have no will to act on their education. They're just lazy. Like things come into place. They just don't want to do things. A lot of Liam, thank you so much for the 25 months. Nubsworth, thank you so much for the 100 bits.
That's almost forever. Hope you're having a great day, man.
Also,
Alexotos, love.
Thank you, a lot of Liam. I appreciate that. One of the problems I had going into college is truly not understanding how many different jobs exist in the corporate world. Yeah, dude, there's so many weird, like, small jobs, right? So many weird small jobs. Want spare cash? I just buy more keyboards. What's spare cash? Just buy more keyboards. Oh, don't do that, guys. Keep some spare cash. JJW? What's going on, bro? How long does it take you to loop switches? These days, like an hour or two. Oh, I missed a pin there. Hour or two. It's a little bit like a set of 60 or 70. I lube on RMM for spare cash. Yeah. But like I said before, for the people in school, don't be rushed to get out there. Education's so important. Learning is so important. You know, I personally make it a goal to like learn something new once a week at the very least. Tons of things I kind of enroll myself into, not official courses of education, but just lots of things that I try to learn. It's so important. Never, again, I want the takeaway of this stream. I don't know why I keep flipping this upside down. Never stop learning. And again, it does not have to be in the capacity of going to school. Just don't stop learning. It is so important for your brain, for you, for everything, dude. Alex, you seem to be into the Freya 65. Why not bring it into the 65
you
conversation?
seem to be into the Freya 65. Why not bring that into the 65 conversation? Still in GB until 4-1.
I keep forgetting that Angel has that keyboard running right now. I thought it ended like 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago. I forgot how long that GB was running for. Let's put this here. Alex teaches some new things. Well, the only new thing I am training myself to do is learn more about... Right now, like my this week's learning stuff is camera stuff. I am learning about rangefinder cameras. I am learning about how to compose better shots, how to use lighting to kind of tell a story in a picture as well. I'm trying to learn about all those things. because I really want to improve myself with my photos. And that's kind of like what my learning has been this week. And also just some self-reflection and, you know, those type of personal things too. Your photos on Instagram have really amazing. Thank you. Did you buy a rangefinder? Basically, I am using a rangefinder right now, and I am really enjoying it. I did not think I would enjoy it this much, John, but I am really enjoying it. It is very much more intentional to take a photo, it feels like, with a rangefinder. The meteor source, the secret? Oh, I told you guys at the beginning of the stream. It was from, these were sent to me from Qwerty Pops. But I'm not too sure if there's going to be any other vendors. I didn't ask them. I should ask them, though. Are there actual rangefinders in the digital world anymore? Yes, there are plenty. Well, Leica's probably like the biggest name for them right now. Connection of eyeball to the camera is so important. Yeah. Which rangefinder am I using? M11. M11 with a 35 millimeter lens. That explains Shorty doing big things with switches. Yes. There's the SP stars are definitely nice. Like I appreciate these switches. I've always liked SP stars. But what else? Like what else have I been learning this week? I've been learning. Regalicious, thank you so much for 5 tier 1s, bro. Dude, thank you. Other stuff I've been trying to learn this week too, like, well, I'm gonna be wanting to learn is I want to learn like how to bring more value to you guys. Like, I want to like figure out, okay, how can I learn more stuff to teach people things that I've learned? Like, how can I like portray knowledge and stuff like that? So, how to better, I guess, give that information to you guys is something I'm also trying to learn. So write articles, etc. There's tons of stuff, man. I'm trying to never stop, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate Regalicious. Subtrain boy, dude, thank you. I appreciate that, man. By the way, what kind of tin solder are you using? I'm using, God, what is it called again? Jesus, why am I forgetting this? Kester, no clean solder, that's what it's called. No clean solder. All the stuff I'm using, not quite updated all the way, but it should be on my exclamation point kit list. You want to know what would bring me value? How the hell do you make your spacebar sound so crisp? So, I kind of told you guys that I do something a little different, which is mix lubes. I have a whole guide on how I do stabs. But recently, I need to make more of a formal document on this. Recently, I also shared with you guys that a lot of people get stabilizers confused, like rattle confused, with the stem rattling around the keycap. So I don't know if anyone has that clip where I kind of show how to fix some of the rattle. Also, if you guys are building or have a keyboard that has a mounting point that's removable, or you can just like cut it or not use it, mounting points underneath the spacebar are awful. They make the spacebar sound super flat, usually, and very stiff. So removing those can also drastically improve your spacebars too. Are modern Leicas still working at the analog ones, like a yellow split image overlay? It has like the little thing in the center that you have to kind of like adjust. I don't know, it's really fun. Thin BDZ on wires, plug the butt with 205. So I don't use BDZ as much anymore. It's realistically, I'm just using dielectric grease. And then 205 on wires, and then plugging the butt with 205. Also, I personally still do not recommend anyone just use 205 for stabs. Unless it's like the QMX stabs from GMK. I personally think you'll have a better experience with dielectric grease or something a bit thicker that won't shift all the way to the bottom of the the stab over time. Most people who use just 205 kind of have a lousy experience with that. And I've received so many boards for, I'm going to say in quotation, repair. Because all I have to do is just desolder everything, remove just the 205 and add dielectric grease. Why dielectric grease over BDZ? Okay, here's the big reason. This is not a secret. I think Lul Stacks has also mentioned this a bunch of times on stream too. But Ryan worded it more eloquently than I did, which is basically BDZ when you use it. All right, it's thick, right? So when you're applying it to, where's the stab housings? Okay, I don't know where I put them. It's thick, and it's great if you just get it where the wire is. Alex is too thick. Shh. No, I'm not, you toy. Please don't make me blush right now. What was I saying? You toy threw me off. Okay, it's so thick that if you accidentally get some where the stem is rising up and down inside the housing, the BDZ will make it sticky and will make it sluggish and will make it not feel good. And then people don't like it, so they add more lube, and then it's just not the best experience. I still recommend dielectric grease. It's GPT-4. I can't. Well, what are we talking about? You better not be, huh? You toy. Anyways, that's kind of my thought process and what I do with stuff. Oh, not talking to you, Alex. Frick. Thanks, sorry. That's kind of my thought process with that. Again, I still recommend dielectric grease. In particular, Loctite. Do not use Permatex. Permatex is fucking trash. I can't stress it enough. It's terrible for the application of keyboards. Just, if you have Permatex, use it for something else. Just use Loctite. And if anyone's gonna ask me about Superlube, I have no idea. I've only used Superlube like one time. It felt all right, but I have no long-term or good, lots of testing with that. So, where do you buy Loctite from? Amazon is the only place I buy it from. Now, again, for some reason, Loctite dielectric grease, it's not because of us keyboard people. It's been super expensive lately, but when I was buying it, like that little tube that I used was like $11, and I've used it for like a year. But yeah, I personally just rock 205s in my stabs with great results, but I've been in the hobby quite a while. Rob's also very experienced with those things. You can still get great results with 205. I just think most people will have an easier time with dielectric and then mixing with 205 by plugging the button stuff. I also think a lot of people overlube their stabs. You don't need to overlube them. Wait, is that a hot man I see? 2000 ping. What dielectric grease do you use? Loctite dielectric grease. Loctite is the only brand that doesn't settle and dry out within a quick period of time. I'm sure it does over a longer period of time, but I have keyboards that are nearly like 2 or 3 years old that I've had Loctite in, and they are completely okay. Now, I will say this from a standpoint of use. I swap out my keyboards a lot. But the interesting thing is, my girlfriend has been using the Mammoth 75 since the day I got it for her. I've had to re-lube her stabs by just applying some 205 in the butt. I'd say 2 times
Alex,
in the last like year and a bit.
Has been good so far.
Dude, Veristraz, thank you so much for 2 months. I'm having a great weekend so far. I'm just here chilling with you guys. So I've had to re-lube hers twice. But I'm talking daily use, like for hours and hours on end. Playing video games every day, but I've just had to just a little bit, squeeze in a little bit, boom, you're done. It hasn't been taking things apart, it's just been reapplying some lube via syringe. I've never had to do that to mine. 205 in the butt, bougie? Yes, in the butt. Can we all be your boyfriends and girlfriends? You already are. I feel like if Tim was here, he'd be really sad about hearing that. But I feel like he also wouldn't care. At what point do we stop re-lubing and just accept the stab rattle? You don't have to ever stop. You don't have. I mean, like it's not that big of a deal, you know, like to go and just apply some stuff with a syringe. And realistically, I've only ever had to do it on her enter key, I believe, and one side of her spacebar. That was it. Can I just use glue? Use thread locker. Thread locker is the ultimate. No, I'm joking. Please don't use that. I still can't believe someone did that, but I also can believe it. Make the wire just permanently stick to the housing. Someone did that by accident one time, and they were really sad and then emailed me, like, or DM'd me on Discord because of it. So you know how I recommend Loctite all the time? Someone jumped the gun and bought Loctite thread locker instead of Loctite dielectric grease, and then used it, and then completely fucked up their keyboard because they used thread locker in their stabilizers. Genius. I felt really bad, but I mean, like, mistakes happen. What am I supposed to say? I still can't. Like, for me, I thought it was a joke at first, but they actually like showed me. Yeah, it's crazy to me. I still can't believe that happened. If there's a will, there's a way. Some people use all sort of crazy stuff for switch stabs and lube. Yeah, like look at Clavier. Clavier used pizza grease. Still don't understand why he did that, but he did. All right, we're done soldering. Now let's apply these little pour-on pads. Okay, it's been a while, but I think I applied them, what, here? Fuck, I don't know if Marcia, do I apply it here, 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 here? Do I just apply it like near the screw holes? It's been a while. I don't remember where they go. Or is it on the top or the bottom do I put it on? Fuck, I don't remember. I don't think we have to use these things, but I forget to. I'm just gonna put it here. Yeah, I think that's where I put them. It's been 2 years. It's been a while. The bottom and spaced out a little bit from the screw holes. Oh, so not that close? Fuck, it's been so long. I'll put it here. You know what I'm gonna do? Let's do like this. I'll put it here, 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 here. Bottom and a little bit from the screw hole as per Wilbur's advice. Okay. Can someone explain to me how Alex is this hot? I don't think I'm that hot. I think you guys are under the illusion because I have a camera on an angle. There's Vancouver meet next month. Sal, if they had like, if it was 2 or 3 months away, I would say yes. But it's so short notice that I don't think I'm going to be going. Because I even have like family stuff that I've like pre-planned 2 weeks in advance. I think it's on April 8th or whatever it is. I don't think I'm going to be going. It's a little too short notice for me. Go with Wilba. Rama says top. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to do the bottom. It was the bottom, right? Wilba said bottom, not top. Fuji camera make Alex go from 10 to 11 out of 10. Thanks, man. It's literally a 2-hour drive for me. I mean, if you guys are close to it, then go for it. I think that'd be a really fun experience for anyone who goes, but a little too short notice for me, unfortunately. Have you tried Tribosys 3203? I have. I don't really use it much anymore. I use 205 for everything these days. Or GS2 if I have some GS2 left over. I can't though, I already have plans. I do feel like they should have given some like more time for this. 205 is what I just use for everything these days. And then again, keep it a buck with you guys. It is super versatile. If these don't go on the bottom, I can just take them off and put them on the top. Pretty positive. I'm pretty positive I remember putting them on the bottom last time. I don't have my other thermal here to open it up and check, but no, Alex is 11 out of 10. Okay, please, you guys are. You know what I want to go watch tonight? But I might go by myself because I don't think my girlfriend wants to see it. I really want to go watch John Wick 4.
Alex, you can put me on the bottom if you want.
Huh? Cancerous. Thank you, dude. I appreciate the sub, though. I appreciate that. 19 months. I heard John Wick 4 is supposed to be really fucking good, so I really want to go watch it. I heard it's supposed to be fucking good. Don't spoil it, please, in chat. The fuck? Yeah, I heard it's supposed to be really good. Appreciates that sub. I appreciate it. Han Solo. Okay, you know what, Glorious? Let us grab our daughterboard. Then I need to grab the screws for that, which I think I willy-nilly tossed to the side because I thought I didn't need them. Lance Reddick passed. Gonna make watching John Wick rough. Yeah, how did he pass again? What happened exactly? He is so like legendary too. That's since that John Wick was Alex. I have a theory that John Wick. Okay, hold on. We'll talk about it in a second here. Keanu Reeves is the actor. No, didn't know. Natural causes. I don't think it was anything specific. It's so sad, man. That is actually so fucking sad. I have a theory though about John Wick. I'm pretty sure it's just the Matrix. Like I'm 90% positive John Wick is just the Matrix. They're just in a simulation. Like I have theories about it. John Wick's the main character in John Wick though. Pretty positive. Charlie's Angel, John Wick, but the fact that Keanu still takes the bus makes him a solid dude. Yeah, true, it's true. God, these screws are a little tight to put in here. Alright. Hey Alex, is GMK Serica going to be in stock till Black Friday? I cannot guarantee that. I mean, I need to ask, but I don't know the stock levels of it, but I cannot guarantee anything will be in stock on no, like, maybe, but I have no idea. He was an exceptional person. Oh, Lance Reddick, yeah. It's definitely a long time to, I guess, think about that too. All right, let's put this in. Alex, is there any explanation for why stabs can't be scratchy sometimes? My spacebar is so scratchy, or why they can be scratchy? So one of the other explanations I can kind of give you as to why sometimes they can feel a little bit scratchy is if you have a spacebar that's warped and it's putting pressure, like I guess horizontally, like or perpendicular, whatever the word is, opposite ways, that warp will cause a scratch. So try some different space bars. Also, just maybe you just need to add a touch bit more lube. It could even be the way you screwed it in, but that's the only real reason it'll sometimes be scratchy. Other than that, like I would kind of embrace the scratch. It's not always a bad thing per se, but I play Destiny a lot and he voiced the main character. Yes, dude. I've been seeing people like, it's really cute though. Been seeing people kind of like stay near, what was the character's name? Zendaya, whatever his name was in the game. Zavia, yeah, that's it. Zendaya's a actress, I believe, but been seeing people like kind of create like a vigil around him. I logged on the other day. I was playing the game, and I noticed that too. Very cute. It's kind of like, I don't know if you guys remember when Robin Williams died. I believe in World of Warcraft, they had like a genie, because you know, he voiced Genie in Aladdin. And people are also like gathering around that too. They like gave him like a little, you know, nod and wow. It's happened before in video games though. Embrace all forms of scratch. Yeah, here and there. Mr. Toes, how is it hanging? It's going good today, dude. We're just kind of finalizing our keyboard today. No, they already been lubed for me. They were already lubed with 205 and some wheel. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that too. Such an important character? Yeah. Well, the only thing I can really do is I hope that the family and stuff is like gonna get through everything okay too. It's definitely gonna be a grieving period for a lot of people. Hype for the Toronto meetup? I'm gonna be there. It's gonna be fun. It shall be real fun. All right, keycap time. It's GMK WOB time, everybody. WOB, because it'll look great on this. Let's put this to the side. Let's grab this. What will be better, JRIS65 or Tofu? I think both can be good. I don't know necessarily what'll be better. Better can be a little bit subjective. Ooh, okay. I'm already happy with this. SB stars, again, the meteor switches have always been like a little bit of a favorite of mine. I just kind of don't use them as much anymore. But they're definitely... Okay. All right, I'm already into this. I think I need to touch up the stab a small little bit. All right. I'm happy with this already. Let's go. These are, I just know them as Meteor V3s. I don't think there's any other, I need to get more info for you guys about this before I like start spouting things off. But basically, Not High sent me these from Cordy Pop. He's like, do you want to take a look? And I said, sure, why not? SB Stars are the only good JWKs. Are they produced by JWK? I thought SB Stars was his own menu. Am I incorrect on that? Nice haircut, King. Thank you, dude.
Nice haircut, King.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, I thought they were a subsidiary. Are they actually? If that's true, I did not know that. SB Star is Signature Plastics. I need to read up who's making them now. You guys have got me all fucked up. For the longest time, maybe I'm just getting thrown off here. I thought SB Star was its own menu. Actually, maybe I don't need to tune that up a little bit. Fuck, this is gonna be a nice keyboard. I'm gonna be honest, guys. It's been a while since I built this. And I think I built it with, because I built it for Poner, I think. But I think I did it with GAT inks, I believe. And I don't really like GAT inks. The very first time I built this. So, this might turn out really fucking hot. Dude, super excited to hear this. Me too. A good switch choice can always affect the keyboard greatly. Ooh, I'm like getting nervous, shaky about this too now. It's always nice hearing a keyboard finally come together. This is the wrong position. Oh, I figured it out. I figured as much. Hey, sometimes it do be happening. I do put shit in the wrong spot. It's all right. They're their own menu? Okay. I'm falling into the wormhole of switches for my next build. I want a linear, but I have no clue what I want. What are you building? What's your next board again? I feel like it's super dependent on what you're building too. For example, I like long pull switches. I think they work on a lot of boards, but sometimes I like having that variety. Because variety do be the spice of life. So sometimes I kind of like things like these SP stars, or I kind of like the Envoy is nice with the long pulls, right? But it also could probably sound really great with some cherry switches, you know? I try to make things a little different here and there. I hate using the same thing for everything. Even if it ends up not sounding the way that I want it to, it'd be kind of boring if all the keyboards sounded the same. I know some people have their go-to switches, and that's fine. But for me, I like a little difference here and there. Do you think the Moon V2 switches work with the Envoy? Oh yeah, I do think so. Akko CS Lavender Purple Tactiles, but I do have an Oil King as a spacebar, and that feels nice. Oil Kings are nice too. I haven't tried any of the tactile switches from Akko, but I'm sure they sound nice. Wob do be looking great on this. Damn. That do be looking pretty nice. I refuse to buy from Akko. Some people still don't like Akko. Akko switches though, guys, at the end of the day, Akko switches are quite literally, for the most part, mostly made by KTT. So, if you want their switches and have heard good things, etc., I would probably recommend you guys just picking up... Is this the wrong backspace? I would probably recommend you guys just picking up some... No, this is part of a different set. Just pick up some KTT switches. Wob on the rose gold be hitting diff. Yeah, I was talking to Chozo about, I'm like, what set should I use? We both agreed. I think this is the right set for this today. He was like, don't use Olivia. Olivia, too obvious of a choice. I said agreed. It's currently between Oil Kings, Alpaca V2s, or Light Tangis. If you haven't used Alpacas, definitely a fun switch to try. I've always been a sucker for them. I've always thought they sounded good. Matter of principle, yeah, that's fine. Totally fine. It can always be a personal choice to not buy from someone. What am I missing? The S. Where the fuck is the S? Oh, I need this. Nine. Function. Where's my S key? Hello. There we go. S. And then we also need tab, right? Tab. Ooh. And then what do I need? The plus. Need this guy and then a page up. Where the fuck's my page up? There we go. Try the new Opal switches from Parallel. I have not. There's a whole bunch of stuff on my list right now that I need to try. I'm placing an order on Divinity and I need to add some switches for free shipping. The JWK Blues are actually not bad. But from Divinity, I have to look at their what's in stock because I don't really remember. But KTT, if they have KTT switches right now, KTT switches, low-key beautiful. Oh, wait, guys, can we appreciate this for a sec? This looks fantastic. Damn. This looks great. My room got a little bit brighter because now it's really sunny outside, but I'm very happy with this build. Yeah, this looks fantastic. You can even see, like, on the keycaps the reflection of this color. Not as bright as you. Oh my god! All right, shall we see what this sounds like? Dude, I'm actually very happy with this. Actually, the thermal USB-C port is actually really cool. You can only see the wire. Look at that. That's actually really nice. Where's my mouse? Oh, here it is. Wow, that looks great. All right, I want to see what this sounds like. Ooh, I am very happy with the way this turned out. A little HJ test, perhaps? All right, a little HJ test for you guys. These switches are nice. That's a nice space bar. Huh. I don't know if there's still extras, JF. That sounds great. Let me tune up the enter a little bit. Yeah, just need to tune up the stabs just a slight bit. There's a slight reverb with everything in here, but I'm not gonna lie. To me, that kind of adds some fun character. I might go in, and what I might do is I might add, not right now, because I think I'm just happy with this, but I might add some of these on the top frame of the case. Dude, this sounds fantastic. I know with the thermal, sometimes you have to make sure everything's aligned nicely too, but I think I did a good job with aligning here. Ooh. It does look gold. I will say from most angles, this looks gold. From some angles, it kind of looks like it's rosy, but as per Rama norms, I'm not 100% happy with the color. But for the most part, for what I'm just gonna take it for what it is. I'm not gonna, bitch about it because I still want the keyboard. I think it still turned out really nice. These are the new SP Star Meteor V3s. Earbuds I'm using, God, what are these called again? Campfire Andromedas. I do agree with that, and that's why it's fabs. I'm not 100% sure if I want to go and eliminate it, because I do think I can eliminate it by just adding a few of these to the top frame, because I feel like it kind of adds to the board, and I'm kind of here for that. I'm very happy with this. This was, what did I click? This was actually better than I thought it was going to be. It's not that I went in with this with like low expectations or anything. I actually went in with this thinking it was going to be a little bit too like high pitch in a bad way, but this is way better than I thought. Very, very happy with this build. I love the look of the keyboards and I really like how they sound, but I think thank you 2000 ping, appreciate you. Although I gotta turn off this fucking RGB. This is
5 months,
Brent,
baby.
thank you so much.
Enjoying
I appreciate the
content.
prime. 5 months, baby, enjoying the content. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. This RGB needs to go after this. Very nice, though. Do you know if the Unicorn will have an R3? I want to say probably. I'm honestly not sure, though. Probably is the answer? No, I would not say this feels similar to the Salvation. God, I really like this spacebar. Damn. RGB slowly dying and I'm happy. Yeah, for real. Ow, I just hit my elbow. Probably in a year and a half to 2 years, I think Elaine will want to focus on Kohaku commissions. Maybe. I can't decide between the black Kohaku or the gray one. I think gray is way nicer color. Is Wilba aboard the Rama slapped? It's a Wilba board with Rama slapped his name on? Yes, basically. It's Wilba. It's designed by Wilba. It sounds really good. I'd say better than my Ven. This sounds like I'm very happy with this. Like, this is so nice. Damn, I'm very, very happy with this. This might be on my desk for a little bit. This looks great, dude. I am blown away by this today. I think Wob was a great choice for this. Thoughts on the Zoom 75? I should get one soon and then we'll take a look at it, but otherwise I don't really have any like immediate thoughts other than it kind of looks cool, I suppose. But no real like immediate judgment on it quite yet. Is Marcia streaming? Should we raid Marcia, by the way, guys? I'm really hungry. I have not eaten yet. Yeah, Marcia is actually the only keyboard streamer on. Oh damn, I've been sub 30 months to her, 38 months to her stream. Jesus. All right, let's raid Miss Marcia. Huh, Eka? That is, god damn. There's no backspace on this because I think it was pre-bound to using apiary. Oh gosh.
Just to confirm, I'd like to call Zach Vash.
No, I don't want to call anybody. Apiary keyboard. Keyboard? What is Marcia's name? Damn, Zach. Dude, Zach's an old friend of mine. I met him on World of Warcraft. I love that guy. I should call him. Actually, I should call him. Keyboards. Okay. See you guys very soon. I'm going to be streaming the Pixie tomorrow from Cruel World. This week here, we're gonna have some new things that pop up. I'm continuously promising new things every single week. I got you guys. There's gonna be so many fun things that happen. I'm definitely, like I told you guys, I'm focusing up on some really positive changes. We're gonna do some awesome shit. I'm super grateful you guys are in this community and doing shit with me every single day. Fucking love you guys, all right? Thanks for tuning in today. I know it wasn't the board that we thought it was going to be because we had something from KLC planned, but for some reason, I don't know what happened to it. But fun doing a personal board. I'm super happy with this. We'll have some giveaways this week too, so if you guys aren't following already, follow and do all that other stuff. But schedule will be dropping probably later tonight. I need to just change up like one or two things. Kaze, I'm not sure when I'm going to build. Probably this week. God, it's getting super bright in my room. All right, guys. Enjoy Marcia's stream. Love you guys. I'll be on tomorrow and we'll be talking tomorrow. Appreciate all of you guys as always. Thanks for the support and the love. And bye-bye, everybody.